Hello.
How are you?
Okay, ma'am. Hello. I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How about you, ma'am? For a long time.
So you have been trying for a long time.
Yes, ma'am. I have been trying for a long time, but you messaged me also, but that time was not suitable for me that time.
Okay.
Finally, today we are connected. I'm so
So
happy.
at 1 o'clock you have to go and pick your child.
Yes, ma'am. I have to go to school to take
Okay.
him. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waiting for your call for long, for morning,
Since morning. Okay.
since morning.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Your name is Sushmita, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sushmita, tell me about yourself.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for asking. Ma'am, first of all, my name is Susmita Kausi. I'm from UP currently. Basically, I'm from Assam. About my qualification, now I'm doing master degree in education subject. And apart from this, I have done PGDC as a computer course also. And I'm mother of one person. Nowadays, I'm totally homemaker, ma'am.
Okay. And you have one child?
Yes, I have one child.
It's a boy.
Yeah, he is a son. He is a boy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how old is he?
He is 3 years old.
Okay. You are doing post graduation in?
Education subject, ma'am.
Okay. Education is also a subject.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. That means you are doing MEd.
No, master degree, MA,
Okay. You are doing
Master
MA.
of Arts.
Okay.
Yes,
You are doing MA in education.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is it a regular course?
No,
In
ma'am.
correspondence.
Private.
Okay, private.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
From
would you
IGNOU.
like to go for a job after this course?
Yeah, ma'am. I will try to do job because it's quite difficult for me nowadays. After my baby grown up, I will try to do job, ma'am.
Okay. After your baby grows up a little and he's a little older,
Yes.
then you will try for a job.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. What does your husband do?
He is an inter-college teacher, ma'am.
And what does he teach?
He is a Sanskrit. He is a PhD in Sanskrit from Delhi University.
Okay. So he teaches Sanskrit in college professor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you go to school, do the teachers speak in English?
Sorry, ma'am.
Do the teachers in your son's school, they speak in English?
Might be not, ma'am. I teach him in home.
You teach him at home, but when you go for PTNs, then teachers speak in English?
I did not go, ma'am, because he recently started to go school.
Okay.
That's why I
He
did not get
just joined
chance to
school.
go and
He's just joined school. So when you go to pick him up, then do you speak to the teachers?
yeah, he speak Hindi, ma'am.
Okay, they speak Hindi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They speak Hindi.
We don't say they speak Hindi, we say they speak Hindi. Okay.
They speak Hindi.
Because
Yes,
whenever
ma'am.
it's
Yeah,
they,
okay.
whenever it's they, we don't have to put S or ES with the verb. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You are comfortable, don't be nervous, and making mistakes is okay. So if there are any mistakes, don't feel shy or don't hesitate. Okay. Be comfortable.
Yes, ma'am. Just I'm joining with you just because of you correct my mistake. That's why. Ma'am. Otherwise, I do conversation with different people. Recently, I created my YouTube channel as well. So now I want to talk to you just because of remove my mistakes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So you live in
No,
which
ma'am,
area?
it's fine. Sorry,
Where
ma'am.
are you from?
I'm from Assam, ma'am. My native place is Assam. After married, I came here.
Okay, this is which place? Where are you living right now?
I'm UP Hapur near Ghaziabad.
Okay. Okay, near Ghaziabad you're living.
Yes, ma'am.
Ghaziabad is actually close to Noida also. I live in Noida.
Yes, ma'am. I know very well, ma'am, about you. That's why I did not ask anything.
You have seen so many of my videos, I think. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mostly video I was.
Okay. So which kind of videos you are watching more? I mean, conversation videos or daily use English sentences video? Which kind of videos you are watching?
Mostly I prefer to watch conversation videos and Twitter like you and Rajni Burma and Santa ma'am. This tutors video I prefer to watch. Apart from
Okay.
this, I used to podcast. I listen podcast and series, English movies sometime. This kind of things I
So you watch
do.
English TV series and movies also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Do you watch them with subtitles?
Yeah, initial time I used to subtitle, but nowadays I understand without subtitles.
That's very good. If you keep watching English movies and series without subtitles, then your English will be very good. And whenever you have any doubt, you can turn on the subtitles.
Yes, ma'am. I do like this. So
Okay,
whenever
you
I
do that
get a different word, then I do on type subtitle and
because,
I
yeah,
check and Google what is the
because
meaning of this
Indians
word.
speak English in a different accent and they speak English very fast. So that is why sometimes it's
Yes,
difficult to understand what they are saying. We can understand it
yes, yes.
sometimes when it is written in front of us, but when they speak, it sounds different.
Different sounds. Yes,
Yeah.
it's happened sometimes. Then
Yeah.
I speed. I do speed. Low speed.
Okay, okay. Low speed.
Low speed. Yes, ma'am.
Do you enjoy watching English movies also, or you just watch them for just improving English?
Yeah, initial time I used was just for learning English.
Okay.
Hardly I watched, but nowadays I enjoy watching movie. I understand nowadays very well what they are saying, what is the story of this movie. So I enjoy. I start to enjoy movies
Yeah,
also.
this happens with everyone. Initially they watch it only for learning English, and it feels like a work, like
Yes.
it's a core. We have to do it. They don't enjoy
Yeah.
it, but after a while, they start understanding them. We get to know their culture, their life, and the American lifestyles, and all
Yes.
those European and American people, how they live, how they talk to each other, and what kind of lifestyle they have. So it's great. I have also watched so many TV series. They are so much fun to
Uh,
watch.
yes.
Which TV series did you like the most?
And there is a YouTube channel. Name I forgot. I think series or films. I think like this name there is. There
Okay.
are too many movies, short movies like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. This kind of movie I watch.
Okay, you watch on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And if you try on Prime Video, Disney Hotstar, and Netflix also, there also you will get lovely movies and TV series.
Yeah, I did not try, ma'am, because there. Yeah, when I start to this kind of thing watching in my TV, then my baby do not let me to watch. Does
Okay.
not let me watch, and he start to watch. That's why I prefer to watch only mobile.
So your baby does not let you watch anything on TV. So he keeps
Yes, ma'am.
troubling you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, does he want to watch cartoons?
Yeah, yes, cartoons and not cartoon exact. There are some serials like Roma and other things. This kind of small babies.
Okay, so he likes to watch those kind of shows.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but still,
Small
you
kids.
should minimize his screen time because he is very young, just a 3-year-old. So I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
when he cries a lot, then you must be thinking that let me put on TV for a while, at least he will be quiet. Does it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
it
it so?
happens
When
sometimes.
children cry
Yeah.
so much, then we think like, let them watch for a while, at least we are free.
Yes, ma'am. It
So the
happens
TV
sometimes.
acts as a babysitter for them.
Yes, yes,
TV
yes,
can take
ma'am.
care of them when we don't have to worry about anything.
Yes, yes, ma'am. It happens sometimes. But I don't let him to watch more TV because that is not good for them, their eyes also.
So when we say let him, then we don't need to say to. So you don't let him watch too much TV. So I don't let him watch too much TV. Instead of saying I don't let him to watch. Okay. So
Okay,
let's
okay,
say you
ma'am.
want to tell your child, don't go to the park. Then you can say I don't let him go to the park. Instead of saying I don't let him to go to the park.
Okay, it's
Okay?
not too not necessary
Yeah.
there.
Let
Okay,
him
ma'am.
after let him. We don't need to put to. I let him eat his favorite
Okay,
food. I let him eat chocolate. Okay.
okay.
And your parents are also in Hapur?
No, ma'am. We are as a nuclear family. My our parents is in Assam. They
Okay.
all are in Assam.
In Assam, are they in Tinsukia or in
No, ma'am, not
Guwahati? Guwahati?
Guwahati. Yes, ma'am. Have
Okay.
you been, ma'am, there?
No, no. Actually, one of my relatives, they are in Tinsukia, Assam. That is why I know that place. And
Okay.
I have been there because of a wedding. I went there. I never lived there. So your child's, school hours are from 9 to 1.
Yes, ma'am. 8:30 to 1.
Okay. Very little kids. They are only taught for 3 hours. I have seen in many schools and play schools for very little children, the timings are 9 to 12 only. So here it is 8:30 to
Yeah,
1.
no, not 12:30, 1
Okay,
o'clock.
8:30 to 1. Oh, so
1
does he
o'clock, yes.
cry when he goes to school?
Yeah, initial time he used to cry, but now he is okay.
For how many days has he been going to school?
Uh, I think 2 months
Okay.
he
Don't
has been
say
going.
initial time. We can say initially he cried for a few days, but now he doesn't cry.
Initial,
Initially.
uh,
Okay.
initially, yeah.
Initially he cried for a few days. He didn't want to go, but now he goes to school happily. So does he go happily now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you wake him up in the morning, he's okay. He's smiling.
Yes, yes. Always he smile. Yeah, initially, ma'am.
Yeah,
Initially
there is
time
no
he
need to
used.
say time. Initially, he used to cry.
Really? Okay, okay, ma'am.
So
Initially
has
he
he,
used to cry.
correct. Has he
Now
made
it's
some
okay.
friends in school?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. He met some friends. He takes some names. I forgot.
Okay. Does your husband speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In your son's school, do they teach him spoken English? Does he speak in English after he comes back home?
No, I teach him in English. He is able to speak English nowadays with me and with us also.
So he can make you understand what he wants to say by speaking English.
Yes, ma'am. He properly can speak.
Okay. Why do you want to improve your English? Why did you think of it?
Yes, ma'am. I want to do job in future.
Okay. That
That's
is
the
why
reason
you
I.
want to brush up your English communication skills.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
So what
That's
kind
the
of
reason.
job you would like to do?
Ma'am, I used to do before marriage as a computer teacher in institute.
Okay.
This kind of job I will look. I'm looking for do.
So you were a computer teacher. You worked as a computer
Yes,
teacher before marriage.
yes, ma'am.
For how many years?
1 year I teach there in institute. After that, I shifted in school. There also as a computer teacher.
Okay.
Uh,
And
there in school I did at least 1 year. After that, I got married.
okay, then you left the job.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
because you shifted from Assam to this place.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you worked in the computer institute for 1 year, and after that you worked in the school for 1 year. And then you
Yes,
got
ma'am.
married. So how long have you
Yes.
been married?
I have been married 4.5 years, ma'am.
So now after another 2-3 years, when your son is a little older, then you will start trying again.
Yes, ma'am. I'm thinking like this.
And how is the neighborhood in this area in Hapur? How are the people?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It's good, I think. Initially, I uncomfortable to conversation with them because here people they are use little bit, desi language.
Okay.
I
Which
was.
is this Desi language? Which language is this?
It's a Hindi language, but they mix in between. I don't know which kind of language
Okay.
is this.
Okay, but in Guwahati,
I
you used to speak in Hindi only.
Yeah, I used to Hindi also, but
Or Assamese.
not properly.
Did you
Not
speak
properly because they
Assamese?
use Assamese. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay.
That's why I'm not happy. I was not habitual to speak Hindi properly that time, but now I learned.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now I
So
am
when you came
comfortable.
from there, you
After
were not
learn,
very fluent in Hindi. You used to speak Assamese. And now you have picked up Hindi. Now you can speak Hindi well. And now you want to be fluent in
yes,
English also, right?
English.
So
Yes, ma'am.
currently you know two
Yes, ma'am.
languages well, Assamese, Hindi, and now you're working on the third one.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you like living here? I mean, was Guwahati a better place? Did you like Guwahati better or you like Hapur better?
I like Guwahati because this my neighbor place.
Native place, yeah.
I born and brought there, so I like there
Hmm.
and environment there.
Yeah. And it's been 4.5 years. So it's so far off that I think, I mean, do you visit them once a year or maybe twice a year?
Twice a year. Yes, ma'am. It's
Once
happened
a year.
once or twice.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it is so far. So you miss your
Yes,
parents
ma'am.
and your family there, no?
Yeah, a lot, ma'am.
Okay. And you have a
You
little
regularly
brother
visit
also?
on that. Sorry, ma'am.
You have a younger brother or sister also?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
Younger brother.
do they visit you?
Yes, ma'am. They visited here.
Okay.
My mother and father all are visited here.
Okay. All of them have visited you here.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, what else do you want to talk about? Do you have any questions for me?
Okay, ma'am. I want to know about how can we build up our vocabulary, what we have to do for and pronunciation also, because I do mistake sometimes pronunciation.
If you read books, then also you can improve your vocabulary. But if you do one smart thing, there is one thing by which you can improve your vocabulary, pronunciation, spoken English, everything. That is listening to conversations, watching English movies and series only. How long do you do that every day?
I have doing this kind of thing. I think for 4 months,
For 4 months, but every day, how much time are you devoting?
1 and 2 hours, ma'am.
Okay. So keep doing that. That is a very good way. And apart from that, if you want to do something else, you can read magazines also. Magazines are also good, or newspaper. And you can start doing one more thing. You can do daily writing. I mean, at night, write one page daily about whatever happened that day. So make writing a habit, and you can write for maybe 5-10 minutes every day. But listening to English conversations and watching English movies and series, that is the number one way. So keep doing that. Devote most of the time to that. Devote less time to these activities. Okay. And
I will do.
and there is one more thing apart from doing these three things, like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The most important thing is English speaking practice. So you need to have people with whom you will speak English.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Either there are some neighbors or your friends who can speak English with you, or you can register on some app, or you can find YouTubers. You will have to do that on a regular basis. When you talk to people regularly, then your confidence will improve and your hesitation will go away.
Yes, ma'am. I speak with a regular basis on people because now I recently created my YouTube channel, so I got mail from there also.
Okay, very good. So now you are talking to people almost every day, right?
Ma'am, every day I talk with different people. For 3-4 months, I have been talking with them, different people.
So there must be a lot of improvement. Do you feel that you have improved during these 4 months?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Lot of I got improvement because I have been learning this language for 7 months. That time I was not able to speak with people. I feel afraid and hesitate to speak single word of sentence to in front of people. So now I'm comfortable and I'm not feel hesitate to talk with anyone.
And before that, you were just listening to conversations.
Yes, listening conversation and watching movie. Yes, ma'am. Kind of thing I used to do.
This last thing is the most important step actually. Talking to people on a daily basis or maybe alternate day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, best of luck. Sushmita, best of luck. You will definitely be very, very fluent. And it was very nice talking to you.
Ma'am, just I want to ask you how much I got improvement, which sector I have to do work, ma'am. You listen me and 20 minutes, I think. How much, which sector I have to do?
Even more when you talk to more people every day. I think there is little lack of confidence, but you are speaking English well. There are some mistakes which will go away when you keep talking to people every day. You need to just improve your confidence, and you are doing good at a good level. You have improved a little. You have improved. I mean.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining me, ma'am.
You're welcome. I also loved talking to you. Okay then. Bye-bye, Sushmita.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.